Have you ever felt your heart racing, your chest tightening, your thoughts spiraling? And no matter how hard you try to calm down, it just makes it worse. Well, that's anxiety. And in those moments, logic doesn't work. Motivation doesn't work. Even positive thinking does not work. Because anxiety isn't just in your thoughts. It's in your nervous system. Today, I'm going to teach you one of the most simplest, most effective grounding exercises you can do anywhere, anytime. It's called the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use it when anxiety hits, whether you're at school, at work, in public, or lying in bed at night. Number 1, what anxiety feels like. When anxiety shows up, your body believes you are in danger, even if you're not. Your brain flips into fight or flight mode. Your breathing gets shallow. Your muscles tense. And your thoughts, they speed up. You start imagining the worst case scenario. And here's the problem. When you try to think your way out of it, you stay trapped in your head. That's why grounding works. Grounding shifts your attention away from racing thoughts and back into your senses, into the present moment. Because anxiety lives in the future. Calm lives in the present. And the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method pulls you back into right now. So what exactly is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method? Okay, so the method is a sensory grounding technique. It uses the 5 senses to interrupt the anxious thought loops and signal safety to your brain. It's simple, no apps, no tools, no preparation. You can do it silently or in a crowded room. You can do it in a panic attack. You can even teach to your kids. And here's how it works. You identify 5 things you see, 4 things you feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. And that's it. But the power isn't just listing them, but you have to slow it down and truly notice them. If you're in a safe place right now, I want you to try this with me. Take 1 slow breath in and let it out. Now, 5 things you can see. So look around. It could be a phone, a window, lights on the ceiling, a crack on the wall. Don't rush it. Okay, just actually look at them. Notice the details, the colors, the shapes, the texture. Next, 4 things you can feel. This could be the chair under you, your feet, in your shoes or in your mat, the temperature of the air, your hands resting on your lap. Really pay attention to the physical sensation. Then 3 things you can hear. Maybe it's a fan, a distant traffic, your own breathing, a clock ticking. Let the sounds come to you. Now, 2 things you can smell. If you can't smell anything strong, that's okay. Maybe it's just a faint smell of your soap or it's like neutral air. And finally, 1 thing you can taste. Maybe it's a toothpaste or your coffee or natural taste in your mouth. Now take another slow breath. What just happened? Your brain shifted. So instead of scanning for danger, it started scanning your environment. Instead of predicting the future, it observed the present. Now that's grounding. So when do you use this? Here's when this method can be especially helpful. So say like you have a presentation. So right before that, you can do this. A test. How about during social anxiety? When you feel overwhelmed in public? When you're lying in bed overthinking? During an early signs of panic attack? And here's the key. Don't wait until anxiety is at a 10 out of 10. Use it when it's at like a 4 or a 5. The earlier you interrupt the spiral, the easier it is to calm your system down. You can even practice it when you're not anxious. So that way, when anxiety shows up, your brain already knows what to do. It becomes automatic. So here are 5 common mistakes. So mistake number 1 is rushing through it. If you speed through the list like a checklist, it won't work. You need to go through it like you're being present and actually observe what you're experiencing. Slow down. Engage your senses. Mistake number 2 is judging yourself. Now, if your mind wanders, that is normal. Just gently bring it back. Mistake number 3, expecting it to erase anxiety instantly. Now, this isn't magic, it's regulation. So the goal isn't to have no anxiety at all. The goal is to lower that intensity. So say you're at an 8 out of 10. The goal is to bring it down to, say, a 5. And that is a win. Over time, your nervous system learns that you are safe. And that changes everything. Okay, so here's the final encouragement for you. Here's what I want you to remember. Anxiety is uncomfortable, but it's not dangerous. And you're not broken for feeling it. The 5-4-3-2-1 method is a tool. Simple, practical, and very powerful. Use it, practice it, and teach it. And if this video helped you, check the pinned comment below for helpful resources on this topic. The more tools you have, the more confident you'll feel when anxiety shows up. Because you know what? By the next time, you'll be ready. Share this video with someone you may find it useful, and I'll see you on the next one.